morning to the best family on YouTube. Today is Saturday the 20th, and like I said yesterday, we have kind of a busy day today. I had to do my morning routine, whatever, all that kind of stuff. And then now we're heading to the gym. We're gonna be doing leg day today, so it's gonna be a grind because I haven't done leg day in a week. With the boxing stuff yesterday, me and Chris did some body spars, some knee tap drills. And I also did another spar session with another guy. That was a little easier because it wasn't Chris. There's definitely some days where, you know, like if you're boxing and stuff, there's some days that if you're a beginner, I feel like you should definitely like ask your partner sometimes to like, hey, go in, you know what I mean? And that's what I did yesterday. I let him go in and, you know, I did all right. I'm not, you know, definitely not the worst. I definitely have stuff to work on, but overall, solid progress, boys. Solid progress. You know, with anything, it comes with time. Pretty much, you just got to take it step by step and just keep pushing until you get to where you want to be. Project 50 is a huge example of that. Just taking it day by day, figuring everything out. I think slowly but surely, my mental health is definitely getting better. There's still days where it hits you. Especially anxiety for me. I think overall it's been getting better. I'm not even trolling you guys. And just because today feels good doesn't mean tomorrow's gonna feel good. But like that, like I said, man, with everything, man, everything improvement wise, mental, physical, whatever, everything comes with time. So for those of you who are struggling with something, let time run its course, is what I'm trying to say. Let time run its course sounds a little morbid, but you know, I don't mean it like that. With things that take time, it is not a sprint, it is a marathon. You either fall or rise. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I did sleep a little late last night, woke up a little later today. I actually went to the bar with Chris last night, just one drink. I did have to drive home, so I didn't want to be irresponsible. Hung out with him, just talked a bunch of stuff, and, you know, just enjoyed the night, you know what I mean? It helps to have friends that, or specifically a friend from me that knows me and understands me, and it's overall a great thing. Get yourself some friends, boys. Nothing really else to ramble. Let's just head to the gym. Alrighty, ladies and gents, two things I wanted to talk about. One, I'm really glad that the sun is out and everything, because walking in here, it's a lot easier for me to handle the cold, because it's not cold in here at all because of the sun, so huge W. I was gonna go into one of the rooms to do like my posing or whatever. There was a class going on in there, so I couldn't really do anything about it. So yeah, unfortunately I couldn't get some poses in. My bad. Wanted to talk about a little something for you guys. If you guys don't go to the gym, do it, bro. I'm not even trolling. Like, it benefits you both ways, physically and mentally, man. Like, so if you're like, no, like I feel like, you know, I don't want to go to the gym for whatever reasons. One of the main reasons mainly is definitely like going in there and looking like you're the smallest guy. Like, all of us aren't worried about you, man. Like, you do you. Like, when you walk into the gym, there's a level of respect there because you actually went out of your way to go to the gym, you know, even though it's like for the first timers, it's a challenge. So I highly suggest it, whatever. If you're not going through anything like mentally, do it. If you're going through something mentally, do it. It's such a good thing. I can't recommend it enough. I know it helps me a lot, so, you know, if it helps me a lot, it'll probably help you a lot too. What I will suggest though, definitely, is going in there a few times, you know, like the first few weeks, go in there, get a feel of what it feels like, get some lifts in, you know. If you know a little bit, try those things. Try those things, and then once you get like into the groove, into the rhythm of it, start researching workout plans. There's plenty of them. There's plenty of different kinds. Whatever best suits you is for you. There's two big ones that I know that like a lot of people do. One is the PPL split, push, pull, leg split, and you know, for me, I used to do that twice a week. Push, pull, leg from Monday to Wednesday, and then from Thursday to Saturday all over again, and then Sundays are kind of like my break days. But right now, I'm just doing one set of like PPLs. I think for me, if you're going in there to like build muscle and stuff like that, I definitely recommend push, pull, leg, because that's the most efficient way to like grow muscles and stuff like that. I used to do a different split kind of similar to the push, pull, leg, but on Mondays I would do chest and back, and then Tuesday I would do arms and shoulders, and then Wednesday would be legs. But now I'm switching to PPL, and, you know, switch it up a little bit. And that's one thing too, is that if you go to the gym often and like you stick to like one plan for a while, it gets really boring, I'll say that. So switch it up whenever you feel like it, whenever it gets a little too redundant.
You were riding your bike to the sound of It's No Big Deal, and you're trying to lift off the ground on those old two wheels. Nothing but the way that you were treated ever seemed especially alarming till now. You can throw a party full of everyone you know. There's a long way to go. That time will change your mind. You can let them go. You can throw a party full of everyone you know. You can start a family who will always show you love.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's actually probably my favorite Harry Styles song. It's off of his Harry's House album, and it either comes down to Matilda, which is the song that I just sang for you guys, versus Sweet Creature. Those two are, I think, his greatest songs. That, like, to me, at least. Matilda, it gives you a feeling, you know what I mean? And the huge part about music is that it makes you feel something. And this, like, it makes you feel at peace. It almost feels like peace and acceptance for Matilda. And I think it's a beautiful song. The instrumentation, like I said, man, it just makes you feel something. To a degree, it makes me feel happy. On top of the peace that I feel and also acceptance, it makes me feel happy in general. It talks about, like, letting go of people that don't support you. Doing it on your own is literally one of the lyrics. So, hello. Okay, so here's what I have. Got some eggs, some rice, protein, and I already took my creatine, so I'm not gonna be hungry. So the plan right now I'm actually heading to Walmart to go grab a couple things. I'll tell you guys what I'm gonna grab. It's really not that much. Think about this as a refill. I'm grabbing Q-tips. I'm grabbing some healthy frozen meals, because there are some frozen meals over there that are pretty healthy, and just in case I don't have time to cook or there's no food at home, I'll just eat one of those frozen meals. Protein shakes, it's the stuff that it's like the 6-pack of protein shakes that I have. Also creatine. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the creatine right now. I might, not really sure. Those things are pretty expensive, and I think I'd have to go to Shields for the creatine. So yeah, 4 things currently. On the other plans that I have, I actually wrote it down on my notebook. It depends on what I feel or how I feel. Uber Eats. Let me get kind of like honest with you guys here, just really quickly. Just in general, like, I've always had this problem. It's just kind of like, it's part of the whole anxiety stuff. This starts like all the way back, you know what I mean? So a long time ago, I started to work at this factory. And you guys know, I don't know if you guys have worked at a factory, but I guess you can kind of guess the idea. So it's just 10 hours of just the same thing over and over again. And with that, I was able to actually pop in an AirPod because I could put on my hood and everything. But my point still stands, being like, if I'm left to my own thoughts, that anxiety is so powerful that it just makes everything worse, you know what I mean? So with the Uber Eats stuff, obviously I'm in a car alone for like God knows how long, for 5 to more than 5 hours straight. It just makes me think. And I definitely think that with the Project 50, it helps me distract myself a lot because I'm like pretty busy and stuff like that. But at the moment, I feel like if I, well, not at the moment, just in general, like it doesn't matter what the situation is, it's just everything. Like whatever I'm worried about, like, it's like I'm just constantly worried about everything, you know what I mean? And if I'm left to my own thoughts, my anxiety peaks more, if you know what I mean, right? I don't know. If you suffer from anxiety, let me know, and I think you can kind of understand where I'm coming from. And it's definitely, I've mentioned this 100 times before, but anxiety is something that I need to get off of my head. Like, anxiety to this degree. I don't think that anxiety is entirely a bad thing. It's, you know, you could still be anxious about, like, oh, like, for example, what I'm doing is like, oh, am I gonna get this video on time? Am I gonna be able to do this, and that? But if it's anxiety that, like, spawns from pretty much nothing, and, it, you know, like, I know for a fact, like, my thoughts aren't true. It's just, there's something in my head, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's kind of like my talk with anxiety. But anyway, on the other topics, my car is dirty, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't done a car wash in a long time, and I know, right now it's actually 14 degrees, but, oh, it's actually going down. Oh god, so it could actually be like around 0 right now. So my point is you can't really do a car wash when like the outside temperature is 0 degrees. So yeah, I'm gonna wait a while for me to be able to be able to do my car wash and all that kind of stuff. My car is actually really nice. It's just like, especially the color. I really like the color, but it's just, it gets ruined because of the freaking dirt all over it. So I don't know why this guy grab my car. I'm just gonna get a bunch of protein shakes. Yeah. Like I said, I'm trying to stick to like a decently better diet. I'll just grab a bunch of them. This brand's shepherd's pie is really good. Let's do one of these as well. And then lastly, this one. For each of these meals, I'm gonna do like a little food review to see if it, you know, which ones are the greatest. I have different brands and everything, so. Bro, right there. See that? The reason why I filmed myself putting back the cart is because I actually wanted to talk about this really quickly, because I remember watching one of their videos. It's hilarious. Have you guys ever heard of cart narcs on YouTube? I don't know if you can figure out what they do, but like I guess in the name, you kind of get a gist of it. Pretty much what this guy does is he's got like a GoPro on him, and what he does is that he goes to like shopping centers and everything, and if he sees someone that doesn't put their cart back and it just like leaves it somewhere, like he presses on him. It's hilarious to see like some people's reaction, because they take it far. Like I get it, he's very petty, I'll say that, but at the end of the day, it is pretty hilarious. I don't think it's that hard to put a cart back. Am I wrong? So yeah, I couldn't get the creatine that I wanted because the specific creatine that I want is in Shields. It's not like I'm out, but like I'm getting close. So I can't believe it, to be honest, because I genuinely thought I had like half a tub left. And I was just thinking about it too. You know what I guess a good thing is about anxiety and like overthinking a bunch of shit? Is that it gets you ready for the worst. Like one huge example actually, it was, do you guys remember when the whole Russia and Ukraine thing started? Obviously Russia, a global superpower, right? And I was just genuinely thinking that it was the end of the world in that few months. And to be honest, I guess it kind of got me ready for the worst, because it's like I'm at this point where it's just like, yeah, it would suck, but like, what can you really do about it, right? So I guess that's one good thing. But overall, it's a bad thing.
Somehow you've become some paranoia, wet dream just dangling. Thinking about who you are, thinking about you.
Let's do a little sing session. That's another song by Harry Styles that I really like. I think in the album Harry's House, I think this is the second best song that, for me at least. If you guys remember the Fair series last year, this is one of the songs that I used.
But I can't get it out of my head. I try to fight it, but I'd rather be free. No, I can't shake this feeling that crawls in my bed. You tried your best with me, I know.
I'm not sure, but I think Royal Rumble is today. So I think I'm gonna watch that with my parents. Just have a good night with the parents. So hey, I think it's today. So if it's today, W's in the chat. But anyway, let's keep singing. I'll try to find something else.
Let me be there. Let me be there for your heart. Make it my responsibility. And you can kick me to the curb. Kick me to the curb. She calls the paparazzi, then she acts surprised. She breaks it aside. Flashing lights is all she ever wants to do. Hanging on her knees to be popular. That's our dream.
I haven't introduced you guys to my mini fridge. This is my mini fridge. Got it from Walmart for like 50 bucks, and it's very clutch. I might go back to the actual like protein shake where I, you know, mix milk and the powder and stuff. I think right now for the convenience sake, I like the pre-made ones and everything. I think it's good. For now. I might go, like I said, I might go back, but not yet.
I can see in your smile to be all of your fun. I love you. Everything seems to be fine. How can I perform if you're not there? If you're not here, my life has no meaning. Never let you go again. On you. I said I would never fall. We beat It's nice to know that you'll be there if I need you, and you'll always smile. Take all the madness the world has to.
That's it. I got nothing else for the vlog, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.